I'd like to trade you some lockpicks, because I have way too many lockpicks, and this screen doesn't seem very sorted, does it? There we go. Just for starters, that's 2 lockpicks right there. I have 2 pairs of gloves, right? Yeah, I do. Let's see. That's 100% durability, those are 0, so let's sell the 0s at least. The ones I've worn so far, basically. Vegetables are not great. Milk. Why, you don't have any bread? Dang it. Really hoping for bread. Let's do some fish and some veggies. For now. Yeah. There we go. That'll make hunger go away. My meters are gone. I went from having every meter to 0 meters. And so balance is restored quite literally, actually. Not literal balance, but an actual balance. Not just me saying that phrase randomly, but the actual equilibrium of the character as a whole. Anna Angel's invitation. You must be very angry with the poor singer. So unfair. Regardless of what libel the Bachelor is spreading about me, I am simply too afraid to plot any manner of mischief. There is a lot going on right now. This terrifying child, this angel of death, has descended to my humble abode. She won't leave. I think she is hiding somewhere in the house, at this very moment. The healing saint doesn't look as saintly as she used to. Not a supreme judge, but rather the opposite. She is exhausted, ragged, and worn out. Her clothes are soaking wet, as though she had been crying for a week. If this is you she is trying to hide from, then come and take her. I will hold her, at least until evening. So go to Anna Angel to meet a character that's looking for me? An odd character? She's been crying for a week. Oh no, as though she's wet, as though she's been crying for a week. Huh. Anna's kind of cruel, isn't she? If she's trying to hide from you, come take her. It's like, oh, Jesus, Anna. What if it's like an abuse situation or any other thing? Like, there's an apparent victim hiding from someone, and you're like, come get her, person that they're hiding from, that's how they phrase it here. The Bachelor's invitation, Bull's antibodies. My previous observations were supported. The steppe people do indeed die of the same disease. What a pity. The blood of a human can cope with the bacteria up to a point, but the antibodies are not nearly as powerful enough to clear the infection. Even the antibodies contained in the blood of a steppe person won't suffice to eliminate the sickness. The disease acts much faster than human organisms can react. I have another idea how to handle it, though. Perhaps today we will discover a new material with which the Panacea can be made. Come see me, and we'll discuss the matter. Opposite directions, right? That's Anna Angel over here, and that's the Bachelor. Yeah. Bit of a distance to cover. We'll do the Bachelor first. It's Yellow Zone, keeping out for the murder men. Keeping out for all the murders. What is my rep at? Oh, wow. My rep's at like 80% already. Yeah, so pro tip to myself for future days. Just go to find the most looted houses area I can find. Find whatever region has the highest. I mean, just go to the yellow area is what I mean. And then just go to just try to open every house and run inside and use the shotgun on any looters there are, and you'll quickly get 2 kills, and then every time I come back outside afterwards, there's a decent chance there'll be another kill. And that quickly takes care of that. I'm not fond of the other reason. The other way. The other way is to track down plague victims that you can put out of their misery by giving them so much medication that they die. That's what the game wants you to do. So you take Maridorm or, you know, other opiates, or I think Twirine also works, and you basically just overdose them until they die. And then the game's like, haha, yay, more reputation, that was a good thing to do. And I'm like, okay, that's both expensive and somewhat questionable. As opposed to shooting and stabbing.
What's going on in the termitary?
Alright. Yep. That character doesn't have any dialogue.
What is there to talk about now?
Yesterday's experiment produced mixed results. It was helpful to me. We've managed to grab the bacteria by the tail, so the vaccine will become available to the general public soon. But the usefulness of living blood for serum production is partial. Are there antibodies in it? There are. They are even quite efficient at exterminating the disease. But the antibodies get annihilated in the process too, and the disease reproduces rapidly, so they are not enough. The final result is rather disappointing. In order to overcome the sickness, cells need to either suppress the development of the disease, or produce 1,000 times more antibodies. So what do we do? Let's try the proven method. We should introduce the disease to bulls and see what happens next. I've been eyeing the animal kingdom for a while now. Epidemics have been connected to cattle since the dawn of time, and the local cattle are so inaccessible, they're guarded so vigilantly that I'm not even sure where to begin. If bulls were the cause of this, it would have all started with a Murrian. Why are you so sure there was none? I think we would have been able to tell. There would have been smoke, an unbearable stench filling the town. Well, perhaps they don't get sick at all. All the more reason to check them. Do try it. Make a blood extract, and then introduce it to a bull. We'll see how its blood reacts to its unexpected turn of events. Thankfully, we do have a bacteria sample now. Have you found a use for it yet? I have. The vaccine is ready. But I'm talking about your work. The plan is straightforward. I'm not so sure. Just let us repeat yesterday's test. Make an extract, infect a bull, wait a bit, and get a blood sample. I think the result is going to be quite enlightening. I'll try to find a bull. Hopefully they haven't all been eaten by now.
This headache is splitting. I need some rest.
What is the creature that's spreading the disease, I wonder? Not me, hopefully. That's more accurate than you think. I straight up am I'm a horrible disease vector. Like, the Haruspex should have, like, astonishing infection rates at all times. I kind of wonder if they did that or not. Like, he should be, like, constantly in serious, dire trouble with his organs and whatnot. Because, the Haruspex is... He's, Should I visit the vendors regardless at this point? I could, but the bulls are way over there. That's really out of the way, that one. But the other one's even further out of the way. That one's near the bulls, technically, and near my house. I think they might have less good stuff, though? I don't know. I just have so many. I should probably be trying to do something about it, but they do keep stacking. Fuck it. We're not going to pay a visit right now. I'll do it tonight or something. When I'm not doing quests. As of right now, all 4 of those slots are stacked. I don't have any herbs in my inventory. And if I kill anything else, they'll just stack again. Which is the problem. But as long as I just keep it where it is right now, then the amount that I have stacked isn't really a problem because... Oh, there's a plague area. Usually the top of this staircase is bad. Yep. I need a gun. Oh boy. Oh boy, he was really into me. Okay, oh, that's unfortunate. Really sucks having to switch that way. Why? Come on, man. It really is intensely frustrating, the way that hit detection works with this thing. How am I missing at that range? Like, how is that even feasible? I don't care what the durability is. Jesus Christ. You're not dead. God damn it. Stop it. What is the... I need to look at the hotkey again. I think I can punch them. Alt attack, show hide hands, plague finder, sheath holster weapon. There we go. That's what I need for the rats. Although that hit, oh, that's a whirring attack speed, I gotta say. Okay, they're coming after me. I'm trying to get to Anna Angel, but also to get to Notkin. Let's go this way. So X. X? I thought it was X. Am I crazy? X. Yeah. Where's my... Oh, it only sheaths it. It doesn't bring it back out. I didn't really process what that said at first. Sheath slash holster are synonyms, or they're comparable words for two different types of weapons, like a melee weapon versus a ranged weapon. But because it was thing slash thing, video game trends made me think it was, oh, you know, take it out and put it away. One button that does both. No, it's not how it works. It's only 5 worth. I need better options for meat purchases. Ah, the chill zone, where chill things happen. Do I have a new letter? Clara's invitation. The time has come for us to look each other in the eye. Come to Grace's lodge. I'll be waiting for you there. Came to my attention that you intend to open up a bull. Curious as to what's inside? Oh. Sounds like maybe I should talk to Clara first, like she might have information. Maybe even an alternate strategy, or something I should know that might be dangerous about the process, or so on. So I guess we're going to Grace's lodge. And then at some point I need to get to Anna Angel. And I have another vendor to visit up there. Just going about your day, bro? Like nothing's even happening? I wouldn't even be outside in this kind of game. Not that there's a lot of fixes for the situation. But, oh, bread. The exact thing I hoped for. Do I have more lockpicks yet? No? You don't care about combustible fluid? Nope. Well, now I've got bread. Let's not go that way. I want to go back out here and through the houses. There we go. Not even through the houses, actually. I want to go all the way this way. Yeah, I don't have a lot of answers for the disease. The disease is a problem, but I would at least not want to be going outside because of all the straight up attacking people everywhere. The sheer bloodshed in the streets makes it amazing that anybody even goes outside in this game. Oh, is the plague here now? Ah. This is a somewhat weirder environment to deal with the plague in, too. Fresh meat, can't afford that. These guys got to give me some cheaper options here. Oh, there's bad guys in there. Oh, and there's bad things here. Bad things all around. Ooh, that might be affordable. Nope, that's a 7. And that's the 5. There we go. I'm like, I know there's a 5 in here somewhere. Oh, looks like there's gonna be some free corpses on the way to Notkin. A distressing way to look at things, isn't it? Not wrong, though. No. 2 of them. This game's a dick. Hey! Excuse me, I don't really want to hug you. Oh. I can hear a cloud and I can't see it. Where's the cloud? Doesn't matter, knocking. Hi, map, please, even though I might have an idea of what everything is already. Come for a map. It's cheap for today, a mere 500, yep. Cool. Oh, okay. Damn. So yeah, those 3 bridges I almost crossed were all of the bad things. Wow. So the top one was okay, except that it was covered in villains. But it would have been a good place to try to do what I was trying to do. Apparently. Except no, it's not a good place to do what I was trying to do because there's still guards everywhere. I guess that's why the area to the far east is so good for what I did, is that there, the Aspity area doesn't have guards. Or does the Aspity area have, I don't remember if there's guards by Aspity's fence, but I came into the area via, like I was around here and I saw an arsonist and I tried to shoot him a bunch and it didn't work. So then I looped all the way back around to fight him dead on, after I died from him being bulletproof. Then I came back in, I'm like, oh, look at all these houses. And I could just go around and in from here. There was no guards on the way into that side. There might have been a guard by Aspity's, I'm not sure. But there definitely are guards up here, which are a threat. But yeah, that makes it a uniquely effective area for quickly grinding reputation and getting back to being in a good spot. But damn, this whole central island is just a bad place, and there's not really a safe way across it. No matter what, you're going to be attacked by plague or thieves or both. Most likely both. Damn. My exhaustion is exceptionally high for 9 AM. Jesus. Oh man, let's get out of here as fast as I can, but not too fast because I'll walk into a cloud of bad. Oh man. Yeah, let's get to Grace's Lodge. I might need a nap. Like a nap might be more effective than trying to use coffee. I don't know. You can only use so much coffee. 9 AM definitely feels way too early for needing coffee in this game. But maybe, I don't know. I'll hedge my bets a bit for now. Also gotta remember to go up and actually get today's coffee. I haven't gotten it yet. Because while I was doing that, I was in the reputation spot where I couldn't deal with my reputation, so I couldn't deal with any vendors, which didn't technically try that one, but I assume that he's one of the ones I can't use. I assume like every vendor basically won't talk to you unless they're a criminal vendor. I bet Bad Grief doesn't care about your low reputation considering who he deals with all day. And the guys outside of town probably don't care. Should I be dumping anything off? No. In fact, wow. Yeah, actually none of my screens are even full right now. But there's my base over there. And right behind it is the cows. Yeah. Interesting to hear him even talk about, like, yeah, I'll see if I can find a cow. Hope they're not all eaten yet. Because the entire stable next to where I sleep is cows. Or bulls, I mean. Like, the idea that I don't know how to find one's kind of crazy. Unless I missed something. Maybe this morning they were all dead, or all gone. Because they were all eaten. Maybe I missed that detail. We've got to do our lap. I so consistently find something around here. Even though it basically causes, like, ice strain trying to parse this environment. They're often in landmark type locations, like around these rocks. Come on. I have always found minimum like 2 or 3 herbs every day here. Okay. Don't call my bluff here, like... Can you walk through these? Nope, but you can walk through the other ones. They probably thought it'd be too hard to walk around here if every gravestone here didn't let you pass. So you can kind of clip through them all. Is that one? Nope. Oh no. Don't make me a liar, game. Why you gotta do this to me? Why? Why is this who we are now? Is this how we get along? Who tell me that's one? Nope, that's just weird texture issues. Oh no. This is where someone gives me a time code, like, you totally missed one at time code. Now that I've said that, what I would do as a commenter is I would just make up a time code where there totally wasn't anything and just pretend that I missed something then. No, I think I'm shit out of luck. Goddamn. Alright, that's bad. Clara.
My hands are tired and my palms are tingling.
So here you are, and yet my chest hasn't been cut open. Or would you rather just turn me in? Neither. Why are you so angry? That's good. All my friends have denied me. The Sabrovs were calling me their daughter yesterday, and yet today I am banished from their home. So what do you say? Is this why you wanted to see me? No, I wanted to see you because I know what you're planning to do. You know the lines, don't you? Listen to me then. 2 lines have crossed today. You want to kill a bull, don't you? I don't, but I do need one. I can tell you why you need it. Oh, I can even tell you why you need it. You want to introduce the disease to a bull and see who wins, right? I foretell you a draw. What do you mean? I'm not sure about that myself, but my feelings rarely deceive me. The eternal drama will unfold here today, but it will be performed poorly. Burak, have you read the tales of the daughters? Remember how Bos Turok Rage Wars? The dinosaur hunter? Have created the wheel, time, and fear? No. Listen then. There was a time when there was neither day nor night, neither top nor bottom, neither sea nor land. There was but one thing in the world, and it was the great bull, the father of flesh, the carver of lines, the bearer of horns, Bos Turok. Up from the abyss came Suok, and she filled the world with herself. She devoured all the stars and all the light. Wait a second, if there's nothing but the great bull, where'd the stars and light come from? Oh, don't interrupt. And she devoured the sunlight. Neither fire nor water could harm Suok. Neither old age, not the abyss itself. It was darkness then. Bos Turok, the great bull, had frozen in the darkness. His cry was strong enough to pierce it, but it couldn't pierce Suok. She spread herself further, and there was darkness once again. I think I know of this story. And so Bos Turok, in his despair, opened his mouth horizon to horizon and started devouring Suok. Oh, how she struggled to trying to flee back into the abyss, and yet she came to be devoured by Bos Turok bit by bit. To this day, she is inside of him, trying in vain to consume him from within his tight embrace. That's some story. Intriguing, huh? There's more to it. I can feel you molding this tale out of clay. You want to feed the disease to a bull to see whether it can overcome it or not. That would serve me well. If you succeed, everyone will leave me alone. Want me to help you? Fine. Then your way lies towards the short block of the termitary. A very important person will be waiting for you there. She's the Mother Superior, the focus of the kin's life and will. It is only she and no one else who's in charge of the termitary these days. If you two manage to get along, she'll give you a bull. Just double-checking dialogue from above. See you at the short block then. Do we have a way to get inside now? Yeah. This is the short block of the termitary. Tychik's daughter is waiting for me there. How does a little girl like her handle the horrors of the epidemic? We're going inside.
However astute, you are unable to fathom the extent of the evil you're doing.
It took considerably longer for the bachelor to get inside, right? So here you are, and yet my chest is same as before. Tell me about this girl, the Mother Superior. She's very young, little more than a baby, and she's in charge of the termitary. Miraculously, all those scary butchers and worms obey her. How come? Heritage. Her late father, Tychik, used to be the head of the termitary, and an important person for the kin. They say your father had a lot of respect for him. How do you know that? A little bird told me. I see.
My patrons have abandoned me. I'm expelled from their very house. They'll pay for it.
So what's going on inside the termitary? It's hell there. You'll see. I thought its inhabitants don't get infected. Don't get infected? Oh, you are gravely mistaken. Not only did they get infected, they also suffer twice as much as ordinary people. You see for yourself. I can't wait.
The grave diggers have scattered, or are they?
Look at all those lovely cubs jumping around. Where'd this girl come from? Her? She was here right from the beginning. She came from below the ground. Below the ground? It was some time ago. A few days, I think. Now she's back and trying to hide. From whom? From everyone. She says she's hunted and bullied for being a witch. But she isn't a witch at all. And the main bully is the bachelor. She said that she's finished if he finds her. I know the feeling. Yeah, it's very autobiographical, isn't it? That exact sequence. So we're going inside the termitary. I should visit the Anna Angel. Thankfully, this chunk of town's rather tame. My goal is to visit Anna Angel because Anna Angel has something else for me about another girl who's hiding, apparently, which must be different since Clara's here. I kind of thought it might be Clara, but maybe not. A woman who looks like they're wet. They said a girl, right? A little girl that looks like she's like soaked through from weeping for days. The primary name that comes to mind is right there. I can't highlight it. Her name was Murky. I can almost see she might be talking about Murky. It might be a character I've never seen before. I'm not sure. Might be a spooky ghost. Like a crying elemental that cries. Maybe I should have made a point to try to sell the gloves at a clothing store. Might have gotten a better price. I wasn't really thinking about that. Just trying to deal with my inventory. Although, how much, even if they're a clothing store, how much are they going to give me for disposable gloves? One set. Seems like it wouldn't go that well. Hi there, can I trade things with you? What a lovely girl. Shall we barter, perhaps? I would like your bullet and your drug goes. There we go. I like drugs. I like drugs. But I also like slightly more cleaned up inventories at times. That can be helpful. You're one of those pesky people that has a garden, so I always think you're going to have the things I want in it.